I'm moving out of home. I feel like Bilbo at the start of The Hobbit, where he's like, "We're going on an adventure," and he like has all these things. That's gonna be me on moving day. I'm gonna have all my full belongings. I've literally gone through life, and all I've really ever owned is like a couple of Green Day CDs. Welcome to chapter 140 of biographies of a beige bloke. That's the one. Appreciate it. Sent in by that one. Or Mir Robertson, listener of the show. Appreciate you hooking me up with the intro, mate. If you want to send in your intros, I'm running out, okay? Because we just did biographies of a beige bloke, and beige isn't even white. But at this point, you take what you can get. Beige is more of a sandy color. I wish I was beige colored. I feel like beige is the most tanned I could possibly get. Like if I went on a 3-week trip to the Caribbean, sun every day, beach sports out there, water skiing. I don't know what they do in the Caribbean. I reckon I'd come back not tanned, not olive, beige. Just the color of quite a white sand is pretty much the maximum. Like my skin's pigment just has zero range, kind of like Keanu Reeves as an actor. There's just no range there. It's like I am the same character every time, and that's fine, and it's successful. I've made a career almost out of being white. Many people have, actually. It's majority of the billionaires in the world, actually. But I'm not saying I'm a billionaire. I'm just saying it is easy to make a career out of being white. Yeah, welcome to Memoirs of a White Guy. Thank you to Mir for sending in that intro. What a legend. I appreciate it. And yeah, dude, Mir. Well, I read your name during the week, and I didn't know if it was Mir or Mir. Mir. Look, as long as you know your name sounds like a cat with brain damage, then that's fine. As long as you know that. And I'm sure that's fine. And no hate, good on ya, right? But as long as you know that Mir, not a name, more of like a dribbling cat. And that's fine, as long as Mir knows. Or is it Mir? Maybe I'm a human with brain damage because I can't say your name. And as long as I know that, that's fine. Again, no hate on me. But as long as I know that I can't pronounce a simple name, then that's fine. And just like as for Mir, or Mir. But yeah, keep them coming in, the intros. It's great to be back. And yeah, where were we? Hang on. Oh, sorry, I had to do a weenie burp there. Just a little one that escaped me. When you have a little bubble in your throat. You're like, oh, that popped out. Ladies and gentlemen, how are we doing? I really hit that T there. Oh, people have been judging me. I've talked about it before, I think. Sick of it, to be honest. Every time I do an Instagram story, I'm like, ladies and gentlemen, and everyone goes, can you say the T, for fuck's sake? Like, it's spelt with a T. You know what? You're right. Ladies and gentlemen is spelt with a T. You are correct, but you know why I don't change it? Because you all know what I meant. Ba-dum-bum. Ding! So why would I? It's 38 degrees in Diamond City today. I'm dripping. I'm hot. I feel like sludge. Like if I was a Nickelodeon character right now, I'd be the slime. And because I'm sitting here and I'm fucking covered in myself. I think I've sweated so much already today that there's nothing more to be sweated. Like, it's just, I'm empty. The tank's empty. I started off the day as 70% water. Is that what humans are? Aren't we like 70% water, right? We're like watermelons, really. We're just bloody moisture. And I reckon I've sweated out so much, I'd be down to my last 13%. The tank is running empty. I feel like a farmer in a drought right now. Just, I don't know. There's nothing left. God damn. I feel like a sultana. I'm fucking shriveled up, just sitting in my own filth. And, I woke up this morning, a ripe little grape, and as it's neared into the afternoon, recording this about 3 p.m., It is, I feel like I've wasted away throughout the day. 38 degrees, too hot. Obviously, by the way, if you're from America, 38 degrees is, you know what? Fucking look it up. I don't care. It's a lot of Fahrenheit. That's what it is. Whatever fucking heaps is, that's 38 Celsius in Australia. So whatever your Sultana level heat is, where you just shrivel up and become a little bean, that's what that is. And to make it worse, it's bloody blowing a gale out there. And I keep saying old man shit for some reason. Whenever it gets hot, I just keep saying old man shit. I woke up this morning next to Meg and I was like, bloody hell, I'm sweating like a pig. And she's like, who are you? Did you age 30 years? Being got blowing a gale, you know? Just like, bloody hell, I'm bloody hungry like a hippo. That's kind of what, as soon as it gets above 35 degrees, I just like, my brain melts and I become a 60-year-old man who just like, you know, retired too young and now he's just got a lot of time to say shit, which is a lot of old men actually. Go down to your local RSL, that's most of the men there. You're like, geez, you've got a lot of time to just chat. You know, and by the way, I'm not saying 60's old. 60's not that old, man, because I'm going to be 60 soon. I'm going to die soon, actually. I'm already 23. I'm almost dead. Fuck. But yeah, it's blowing so hard out there, so I can't even open my window. So I'm sitting here in front of a ring light, which makes it because to make the lighting good in this podcast, like I have to turn on my bedroom light. I'm sitting in front of a fucking ring light. I'm sitting, and I can't open my window, otherwise it's going to be too loud, and my curtain's going to blow in and hit the mic and the camera, and it's going to be loud. So just for sheer audio and visual quality alone of this podcast, I'm fucking taking a hit for you all. I can't even hear my own thoughts. It's so hot in here. So, like, I don't know. I was weighing up. I was like, look, do we do a high quality chilled podcast where it's a cool 27 degrees and I can think throughout? Or do we make it look pretty and the content's fucking dribble? And then I thought, well, it's Memoirs of a White Guy. Usually the content's fucking dribble even when it's 27 degrees or a good temp. So I thought we'll just roll the dice, make it look good. And, you know, people aren't really here for the content anymore anyway. Like, since I've been hitting the World Gym, people are kind of just here to gawk, I assume. I've got a singlet on take today because it is hot. And 7 days I've done straight in the World Gym. No excuses, no days off. It was partly because of a contractual thing to do with our Luke and Lewis Patreon, where if it hit the first goal, I was like, boom, I'm going to do 7 days in the World Gym straight. But I pretty much got addicted. I think I'm addicted to working out now. Literally, my life is just honestly a fucking fat switch. Like, this is I woke up this morning and I was like, you know what? Just going to do 50 push-ups. That's it. That's how I do it these days. Nothing but net. Get it done. So, yeah, this is more of a motivational podcast this week. People come here to get bloody pumped. They come here for fitness advice, and they come here to gawk at these ones. And for audio listeners, the camera just cracked, I think, because I flex. Oops, sorry. That's another thing that's so annoying. I keep having to apologize to, like, my family and stuff. Like, you know, if I duck into the shower, I might bring shorts and a towel with me, but I sometimes don't bring a shirt. So I'll walk out of the shower when I'm done, just in shorts, not wearing a shirt. It's almost summer here in Australia. That's acceptable. And I just have to apologize. I'm so sorry. Because, like, it must be off-putting. Just people, you know. It's like, no one likes a guy that's fucking better than them, right? So I just figure my family hates me now, which is so annoying. But yeah, it's just been honestly good news after good news. Just a fat swish. You ready? The good news keeps coming, all right? We sold out the Brisbane show for the Luke and Lewis tour. Another swish. Boom. See that one? Just went through. Didn't even go near the ring. Dude, at this point, I'm playing fucking netball because I don't even need a backboard. Like, my life is just like, fucking hell. Like, out here getting buckets, what you're doing kind of thing. You guys are listening to this. And that's good. That's probably the first swish you've got all week, you piece of shit. I'm kidding. You guys fucking get out there, get it done. I'm just mucking around. But seriously, though, my life is a fat old... That's it. It keeps going. So we sold out our Brisbane show. Boom. Meg and I got approved for our first rental application. Another swish. I'm telling you, buckets. At this point, it's not even twos. We're hitting fucking threes, but not even from the 3-point line. We're like doing those fuck off dude perfect shots where we're just like going, oh, this is the no looker. And we're just like fucking hitting life like... And then we're just throwing over our head, and then, oh, boom, rental application approved. What? Self-employed? Never rented before? You fucking bet. Buckets. It's so good, man. Fuck, imagine being me. You wish. You wish. Another one in the basket. Seriously, though, that wasn't a joke. I'm moving out of home. A weird way to announce it, but I'm very excited. It should be. It's a new adventure. I feel like Bilbo at the start of The Hobbit, where he's like, "We're going on an adventure," and he like has all these things. You know, that's gonna be me on moving day. I'm gonna have all my full belongings. I'm gonna have my laptop, my camera, my podcast shit, and my fucking Kung Fu Panda Kaboom Doom pillow, which is like one of the only things I actually own. Like, I would actually have to list this fucking pillow as one of my like top 10 assets at this point, because I'm just like I realize that I've literally gone through life and all I've really ever owned is like a couple of Green Day CDs. Do you ever think about that shit? Like, what have I actually acquired? I've acquired a lot of podcast gear, like a lot of stuff for work, right? I have a couple of old guitars. I bought this chest of drawers, but again, that was just more for the podcast. I fucking have nothing. Like, Dad's like, oh, do you want me to help you move house? And I was like, I reckon it's one trip in my car. I don't even need a trailer, except for my bed. I don't really need it. Like, I really don't own anything. I just own, like, a couple of, like, pop punk tees, like a Vans Off the Wall t-shirt. I'm just a simple guy, you know? Like, it's not gonna... I don't know, Dad. I don't need your help fucking lifting up my 3 My Chemical Romance CDs and putting them in my new abode. But I appreciate it, and I probably will still get his help. You know, I actually do have a lot of pop punk CDs. That's honestly half the shit I own. That's also in my top 10 assets, my CD rack. People walk into my room and like and just go, "Why the fuck do you have CDs?" My editor, the guy who like does some editing stuff for me, Cal, he just comes into my room the other day and he's just like, "You still have fucking CDs?" And he just laughed at me. Is that so weird? I don't listen to him, but you know, I kind of like the nostalgia. Nah, I'll be honest, I don't really know why I have him there. He's got a good point. Yeah, so I'm moving. So I just have to get a drink because I'm dying. I need to like replenish some of this water. So I have some more shit to sweat out. Hang on. Oh, god damn. Woo! This podcast content is going to change a lot. Like, as soon as I'm moving out with Meg. And we're getting a place to ourselves. It's like a 2-bedroom unit. We're pretty excited. I didn't want to get an apartment because I want to yell and do videos, and we're going to do fucking weird, crazy shit in the house for videos and stuff. It sounds like we're going to film porn. I just realized that we're not going to do that. We're just going to film like vlogs and stuff. And it'll be heaps of fun. So, yeah, we didn't want to get like an apartment because people are just like next door will be able to hear us. Just, again, it still sounds like I'm talking about porn. Yeah, like, we just didn't want to piss off any neighbors and stuff, so we've got, like, a unit, so we're, like, it's very, like, we've really thought about, like, what we're going to do with the space, and it's going to be so much fun. So, yeah, expect my content to change a lot for 2 reasons. One, hopefully now it becomes more consistent, because I'll be able to film anytime. It should be able to work around my schedule, because I'm apparently still fucking busy. I'm going to the Gold Coast tomorrow for a day. From Melbourne. A day. Like... That's almost 5.5, 6 hours commuting. And I'm doing like a 15-minute corporate kind of gig, like at lunchtime. And then I just go home. Like, and I'm there all day because like the flight I got booked. I literally like 10 a.m. until midnight. And I don't have my laptop at the moment because Apple has it. Yeah. So that's awesome, isn't it? So hopefully getting this new space will mean when I have hiccups like this, that's what that was. Like usually... I'm just nothing but net getting buckets. But then occasionally, one just goes bong and hits the ring and lands off. And that was my crack in my laptop screen. I took it into Apple going, this will be like a 2-hour repair. Let's do it. I put up the shot, went, and then it just went dunk, and it went out, and then the other team dunked in my face, which was Apple. Steve Jobs just took a fucking shit in my mouth because he's like 5 to 7 days, and I was like, oh, sick. It's a good thing my job isn't reliant on having the one piece of equipment I need, which is access to editing software and social media, which is on a computer. So that's sick. I've been borrowing Meg's computer, which is Keelan's old computer. So yeah, that's what I'm recording this podcast on. So if it sounds fucking shit, don't even blame Meg, blame Keelan. Nah, Keelan does great work. Good on him. Yeah. So I am having like a small panic attack with moving out. Not in the sense of like, oh no, like extra responsibilities. I don't really care about that stuff. That's fine. You know, I'm doing my own washing. It's more like, how do I do my own washing? You know, I'm that guy every time I have to put on a suit who has to duck, go, like how to tie suit tie. Or otherwise I stuff it up 10 times because I very rarely wear a suit. So that's kind of my vibe. So apparently, there's all these people in my Discord, right? If you can join if you want, the Luke Kidgell Patreon. It's a lot of fun. Everyone was giving me tips. Apparently, there's like a bunch of different brands of the dishwashing liquid, and there's also like little pod things you can drop in. And, oh, man, adulthood is just like, so this, I imagine the next 3 months of this podcast, we might have to do a segment called Growing Up with Luke, or Adulting Tips, or something like that. Obviously opener still pending, but more the idea is just like, maybe I give you guys life tips, because maybe, look, some of you might be still living at home, maybe a lot of you, might be still living at home, and that's cool, and if you are, then you're welcome. Adulting tips, and I can tell you all these things that I maybe wish I had have known before moving out, but I'm kind of doing this in life. I'm just got my eyes shut, just, wandering through like a dark forest, feeling it out, and that's a good way to do it, but I know, honestly, you guys might be able to learn from my mistakes, and I'm sure there'll be a lot to come. I'm sure this is my prediction, right? We move out. I reckon the first week goes swimmingly. I reckon the first week goes great. No hiccups, nothing but net. Swish, swish, another one in the basket. And then it hits week 2. I run out of clean clothes. There's dishes piled up on the thing. There's no dishwasher at the place. I found that out this morning. So we already signed the fucking lease, right? Which was great. I was like, awesome. For some reason, when I went to inspect it, I just remember there being a dishwasher. And I now realize that I looked at the fucking oven and I was like, yeah, cool, dishwasher. And I just left. Apparently, my brain doesn't know the difference between an oven and a dishwasher. I do know the difference. No one explained it to me below. I get it, right? But I for some reason, and Meg hadn't seen it yet. There was one inspection that Meg couldn't come to because she had work. So I went with my parents, and it was the one that we ended up applying for and getting. It was the one that we thought was the best, and she hadn't seen it. So I was like, yeah, there's a dishwasher, 2 bedrooms, it's great. There's a backyard. It'll be sick. There's heaps of space to film, and like the ensuite, like whatever, right? Actually, there's no ensuite. I probably also made that up. And then we finally go look at it this morning because we had to measure up a few things in the kitchen, right, for like the fridge and shit. And then Meg's like, "Where's the dishwasher? You said there was a dishwasher." I was like, "Oh, it's not here because I thought that was the dishwasher." And she's like, "That's an oven." And I was like, "Yes, it is." And you've made the mistake of moving in with me. Just well-renowned cockhead and all-round child. And that's on her, I reckon, at this point. I can't be to blame. You can't be like, oh, Luke, you're an idiot. No. That's common knowledge. That is very well known at this point. So if you're dumb enough to move in with me, then I guess your name's Meg Archibald. We're super excited about it, and it'll be really cool. And man, I'm stoked. I get to move in with my best friend in the world, and we're gonna have fucking heaps of fun together. It'll be so much fun. What else has been happening? Yeah, so moving out. That's probably my biggest news. Imagine if that wasn't my biggest news, like something else. I actually do have other news, but I can't announce it yet. I'm working on two things that are just... I hit two other full court fat swishes this week, but I can't tell you about it. So I'm sorry, but you're just going to have to trust me that the shots were hit. And it's kind of like when you get a shot in from half court before school. Once that happened in primary school, I was lining up for this big one because my dad taught at my primary school, right? So I used to get at school early sometimes. So I used to hit the basketball courts occasionally and was just roundhousing them one day from half court in like grade 5 or 6. No one else around. Just go bang, get it in from half court. I was like, what the fuck? I'd never landed one from that far away before. And then I went and told everyone before school and they were like, mate, that did not happen. And I was like, I swear to God, it did. So you got to trust me. All right, I hit that. Not only did I hit that half-court shot in grade 6, I also hit 2 other fat swishes this week, and they'll be announced soon, which I'm pretty stoked about. What else is going on? Disney Plus got announced this week. Yeah. Disney Plus what? Sorry, guys, it's 38 degrees, and I become an old man when it gets hot. And that's just the little thing about me. The only reason why I'm going to get it because I'm an idiot. All right, Keelan got it during the week, so I had to look through what was on there. It's disappointing. Look, if you like watching reruns of Hannah Montana and, Wizards of Waverly Place and High School Musical, right? Then great, get Disney Plus. If you have family, you got kids, of course, right? If you're a child and you like watching, by the way, I'm not saying I'm too old for like Pixar and shit. Phenomenal films. Love them. But I've seen them. I don't feel the need to go back and go like, fuck, Incredibles, round 4, let's do it. I've seen it probably 3 times. Three great times. Enjoyed all 3 thoroughly. I just don't feel the need to go back. The only reason why I'm getting it is for Mandalorian. There's got this new live-action Star Wars show, and I'm a big nerd. I got a Star Wars poster in my bedroom, and I froth that shit. Everyone says, it's like Game of Thrones with Star Wars, and I was like, just threw my fucking money at Disney like they need more. I was like, just take it. Fine, I'll fucking watch it. And everyone did, so now I'm going to watch that. I haven't started it yet, but Meg's already signed up, so actually I might not have to pay for it. I might just freeload off her for a bit. Nothing new, to be honest. She's does a lot, and she's a competent human. And I don't know what a dishwasher is. Ba-da-dun, ding. So yeah, god damn, it's hot. I feel like I'm gone delirious. I just do like a half yawn, when you feel a yawn coming, but then it runs away, and then you just end up looking like that cat with brain damage that I mentioned before. That's a thing. So, yeah, I've been hitting the well gym. I'm trying to think. If you can't tell, this was supposed to be another medium rare podcast. A little bit of planning, but another one straight off the bone. It's just, look, it's juicy, but it's too juicy. You know what I mean? It's lack of planning today, and I do apologize. I kind of just came in, hit record, because after this, I have to call the gas company, because I'm an adult. Yes! Woohoo! Love doing that. Man, utilities. Am I right? 1, 2, 3. Say it with me. Utility. All right. So that's how I do it. That's how I'm coping with adulting. I'm on the phone to like an energy company, and I'm just singing little ditties to them, and they're like, look, I don't want to be racist, but the guy was like, hello, sir, are you there? And I was like, yeah, sorry, I was just having a bit of a hum. And he goes, oh, okay. Because I was just like, all right, sign me up. Woo! Because he's taking money from me, and I feel like I'm getting ripped off. But I wouldn't know the difference, because I have the brain of an infant. Yeah. So, that's how I'm going. I sing. That's what you do, right? You just focus on the positives. Every day in the well gym, boom, rental agreement approved. I don't know why. I'm self-employed. I've never rented before. I really, Meg works part-time. There's honestly no reason to approve us. But for some reason, I'm convinced the house is asbestos. Because, honestly, I was very surprised. We got the first application we applied for. Apparently, I know other couples, they've literally applied like 50 times and got rejected for places. So I don't know what we did right, but we did something right. Maybe it's just my bloody charm. I think I just charmed my way in there. I probably, smiled at the real estate agent. She honestly might have just wanted to have a gawk. I have really been hitting the well gym hard, and you wouldn't blame anyone. Maybe that's it, but look, probably not. I think we just maybe came off as nice people, which we are. But it's awesome. I'm stoked. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah. So I think water's been connected, gas, electricity. By the way, if you got any tips for me, definitely comment them below. Like, oh Luke, have you thought of this? We've got cleaning equipment. I think Meg bought a mop the other day. We've got cutlery. Boom. These are all the things I never think about. I was like, yeah, we'll move out. That'll be sweet. I can afford that much rent. And then I was like, oh, we don't have a washing machine. Sick. Don't have a washing machine. And then I'm just going to be humming my way down to the laundromat. I'm going to be that psychopath putting $2 in going, doing my washing in public because I can't afford a machine. And then the person next to me probably going to start humming as well because they also clearly don't have a washing machine. Going, I should have made better life choices, but that's okay. I'm okay on the surface. So, fuck. That's actually what my life is going to become. Just like this podcast is going to be me struggling to cope for the first bit. Let's be real. Let's be fucking honest with each other. I'm not going to sit here and bullshit you guys. I respect you more than that if you listen to this podcast. I respect you a lot more than to sit here and say the next 3 months is going to be nothing but net. My life at home in the last 3 weeks, nothing but net. Straight up buckets, son. And that's not due to flukes, okay? That's not due to just, oh my God, I'm getting lucky all the time. That's due to a lot of hard work and effort put into my career and my body. But, God, I'm getting very fucking confident. But yeah. What was I saying? Oh yeah. No, I've already forgotten. God damn, I'm a goldfish. I was on like the best rant and then I just thought about my body and my brain got an erection. Fuck, that's so annoying. Oh, fuck, I hate being like just a hunk of meat with no brain. It's sometimes so annoying that my main quality is just my abdomen. Frustrating. What was I saying? I was saying, oh, fuck, I forgot. Hang on. I'm going to have to pause it anyway because the camera is is about to die. So I'm going to pause it, re-listen to what I just said, and then realize what I was saying. All right. Okay, so what I was saying was, yes, I've been getting buckets at home, of course, nothing but net, but that's not hard when you're in the safety and security of your little cocoon that your parents put around you, right? They pay your rent. Oh, I get dinner cooked for me. I live a very nice life here. And it's that bubble that's about to be burst. And I'm about to be thrown into a laundromat like a psychopath going, I should have thought about this more. Yeah. But the reason why I did want to move out is just obviously like a bunch of reasons. One, it seems like a hell of a lot of fun. I do kind of want to grow up a little bit in that sense. Like I feel like I think I just need to shock myself with it or I'm never going to learn. Not that I am that much of a child. I'm fine, because that's the thing. Like I'm often home alone here all the time. Like my parents will go away for like 3 weeks at a time on holidays, and we have a caravan and stuff, so they go down to Phillip Island a lot, and I'm just left chilling a lot. So I cook for myself and I can do my washing. I'm not that much of a child, but god damn, I did think about it. I was like, you know what? This would be a good move. This would just be good for my content, good career move. It'll be fun for Meg and I, and it would just be like a new life thing, and that's cool. You got to keep pushing forward, just making way for the next thing, which is exciting, and I'm looking forward to giving you guys adulting tips. One tip might be as simple as like, hey guys, if there's a bit of water on the ground, after you have a shower, just wipe it up. And I'll be saying that advice to you in a neck brace from the hospital, just like this. right? And I'm like, dude, I just wipe it up, all right? So next time there's a little bit of water, not worth it. Don't walk past it because you're gonna come back in 5 minutes later and have a bit of a slip. And then I'm gonna be like, that was adulting advice. Ding, ow. And that's going to be the segment. So I don't know what the segment's going to be, but it's probably going to be stuff like that where really you guys learn from my mistakes. So get excited for that. Bloody hell, brand new content. Fuck yeah, new podcast segment. Speaking of podcast segments, let's bloody do it. It is that time of the week. It's time for the Ultimate Pump Up Song Championships. You! Da 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 da. Apple has my computer, so I don't have the opener on this laptop that I'm editing it on. So I just have to improv it to one take only. I'm not gonna record this again. Yeah, ooh, the Ultimate Pump Up Song Championships. Haha, get it. That sucked. Alrighty then, let's get down to business to defeat the Huns. It is that time of the week. This week we had You Give Love a Bad Name, aka Shot Through the Heart by Bon Jovi, playing off against Stronger by Kanye West. Both blood pumpers. Ooh, what's that? My blood's boiling. Yeah, no shit, dude. It's 38 fucking degrees. But it's also pumping because I'm thinking about those two songs. And look, the poll has only been up for 2 hours. I will admit I forgot about it again. But look, I feel like the voting on both polls is already pretty unanimous. If anything changes, I can reverse the result. But good luck from here, Kanye, because with 300 votes, it is Bon Jovi is already leagues ahead on the YouTube poll, 68% to Kanye's 32%, and also on the Memoirs of a White Guy one. What's it? Is it on the? I'm just checking the Instagram poll now. Fuck off! Oh my god, the utility companies keep calling me. It's so annoying. 58% You Give Love a Bad Name to 42. Oh, a little bit closer on Instagram. All right, we'll see how this one pans out, but I have a strong inkling that Bon Jovi will be the victor, which puts them through to the next round of the Ultimate Pump Up Song Championships. So I'm gonna just put a tentative Jovi through to the next round, which is the prelim finals. Oh, oops! I said today was a prelim final. It's actually a semi today. Semi, just like me right now. Feeling real good about myself. You Give Love a Bad Name. Boom. Shot through the heart, but your name's spigot. You give love an egg. Then that'll be playing the winner of the Pokemon theme song versus Fat Bottom Gals. Am I nervous? Of course, you gotta be. I'm sure, Muhammad Ali got nervous before he knew he was about to fucking towel up his opponent. It doesn't mean that there's no reason to be nervous. But, it's big. It's this week is kind of like, it's been leading to this, obviously. The last few rounds, I knew it was coming. And after the win of Holding Out for a Hero, the Shrek 2 version, what did that beat again? That beat Eminem, Lose Yourself, which was quite a favorite, I thought, in this competition. So, look, you could argue that maybe it was the meme value. Obviously, Holding Out for a Hero, undisputed pump up, of course. All right, it's the scene where Shrek's breaking into the castle and he's like Gingy, big Gingy, and they're firing the cannonballs, and he's human Shrek, and Donkey's the horse. It's a great scene. Gets the blood boiling. But I did do the polls on the internet, and we do know that the internet loves a good fresh meme. So, what does that mean for Fat Bottom Gals? Well, Pokemon theme song, obviously, a lot of nostalgia there. Could not even blame you for voting for Pokemon theme song if you have no taste in anything. I couldn't blame you. If you have shit fucking taste in everything, then great. Maybe vote for the Pokemon theme song. But if you're not a Lego man, right? If you got a real head screwed on permanently, then I guess Fat Bottom Girls should get the win. Who knows? But it just depends how many people, are switched on enough to appreciate real pump-up music. So, that will be this week's vote. And obviously the winner of this will be playing You Give Love a Bad Name in the prelim final. Winner of that makes it to the granny. So pretty exciting stuff. So we have the Pokemon theme song. If you're unfamiliar with it, this is how it goes. Obviously, powerful start, no denying that. That's why it's in this competition. Right, you got that 80s guitar. The very best, like no one ever was. So already you're thinking like, God damn. Ooh. And then pretty much Ash went on nothing but net to beat the Elite Four. Obviously, there was a little bit of net because he had some hiccups along the way. But him and the crew got there with the help of Pika. And then there's obviously the... by the way, I'm giving this a fair chance. Right? I'm showing you the most iconic part of the song, which is without a doubt the keyboard solo in the middle. That is where the song, I reckon, elevates. And look, there's peaks and highs in every song, and this is what you call a peak. Oh, and then there's like the guitar solo, which kind of just keeps that peak ascending. Just keeps going up. You ready? Oh, that is a good pump-up song. God damn, unlucky for it because it's up against the ultimate, guys, and it's up against this, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, I was listening to this in the World Gym the other day. I ran a 16-second PB over 3Ks. I shit you not. Okay, I'm not playing around. Neither is Freddie Mercury. Holy shit. If you want to get your day started, I started setting this shit as my alarm. Imagine, right? It's 8 a.m. You got things to do, right? Yeah, 8 a.m. It's generous sleeping. I get that to all you bloody office robots getting in there on the train. You're probably already in at your work at by 8 a.m. I get it, right? I'm a comedian. I choose my own hours. I choose to get up at 8 a.m., right? So the sun comes up. It's already gone through the cracks in my bedroom. My eyes are slowly waking anyway. And then this just goes... And already I'm out of bed. My feet are on the floor. No excuses. I've already had breakfast. I'm into the day. I've already hit the World Gym. It's just that. That's all it takes. And with that, my day is away and I'm off and running. So I would recommend setting it as your alarm. It'll fucking make you feel great about yourself. You'll get up and you'll be like, holy shit, I do have things to do. God damn. And then this is where obviously... Hang on. This is where it gets pumping. Oh, and then I don't need to tell you. Hopes, I got stiffness in my bones. That's gonna be me when I'm like 1,000, I bet, because I'm, elite. Still got my treasure, still got my loon. The point is, you know what to do. I don't want to influence this competition, as I've always said. The last thing I'd want to do is interfere with the sanctity of this competition. However, in saying that, if you don't vote for Fat Bottom Girls, I'm going to kill you. Sorry, what? I didn't say anything. I think I coughed. I'm going to kill you. I know where you live. Sorry, I'm sick. So yeah. You know what to do. I don't want to be biased. I don't want to sit here preaching like an agenda even in this competition. But yeah, I guess if you don't vote, I'll come to your house and I'll bring my friends. But I'm not gonna be like, mad at anyone, because why would you gonna be dead? So it doesn't matter if what you vote with your heart. All right, if you still want to have a heart. And, and I guess that's all the best to both songs. Pokemon song versus Fat Bottom Girls by Queen. And that's all I got to say about it. But if I was to add one more thing, it's think before you vote. All right, choose wisely. Okay, because I'm not saying I have a knife, but I don't not. Look. Meg and I just bought some new cutlery during the week, bought some new kitchen knives, and I'm not threatening any. I'm not. Hang on. If you even think, I know what you're thinking. Look, are you threatening? No, because I wouldn't want to influence the competition. And I'm hosting it. Like Osher Ginsburg doesn't walk up to fucking Matt and go like, or whoever the Bachelor is, and go, "Buddy, pick Chelsea." They broke up, by the way. But he's like, "Yeah, buddy, pick it." He doesn't. He's the guy who goes like, "Right, I'm an impartial," and that's what I am in this competition. I had to be like, Kanye West, unfortunately, you did not receive a rose. Please take some time to become a devout Christian and say goodbye to all your fans. And and Kanye was like, oh, okay, cool. And he just headed out. I'm not saying I'm an impartial judge in this, but, obviously I have a favorite, of course, right? And if you don't agree, then I'm going to kill you. But whatever. So do what you will, if you want to live. So, cool. What's next? Probably cleaning the blood off my hands next week. What did I say? I didn't say anything. Yeah, I'm not going to come to your funeral, that's for sure. So yeah, it's pretty hot outside. Yeah, I don't know. It's good. It's hard to hide bodies in heat though, isn't it? Really hard to hide the bodies. So yeah. That's it. What else I have to talk about? Oh man, I just want to talk about this for a second. Obviously, you guys hear it a lot on in the last couple of weeks. I'm not. Look, yes, my life is a fat old swish. Whatever, we know that by now, and that's nothing new. It's never been anything new. It's just kind of a new phrase I've been enjoying lately. But what is new is talking about it. I often, especially in Australia, like, boom, it's tall poppy syndrome. Come on, mate, got to be humble. Sick of being humble, all right? You got to be proud of your achievements. And one thing I'm genuinely, this is sound like I'm going to go down an asshole rant. I'm really not. What I want to say is you got to be proud of your friends' achievements as well. And man, this week I've just realized how much everyone around me in my industry particularly has grown in like the last year and come since I've met them even. And it's so cool to see. Like I've opened for Isaac Butterfield on the weekend. Ripper bloke. I only met Isaac probably about a year and a half ago, and since then he's come a long way. Obviously, he's one of Australia's biggest comedians. He's filming his special at the Enmore this weekend, which is super cool. Frenchie is filming his special. My mate Rory Lowe from Perth, he's been on Luke and Lewis before. He just went over to LA and he opened for Bert Kreischer, doing like 2,000 people a night in these big theaters, and he got opened in Vegas at the Mirage, and he performed at the Comedy Store in LA, which is like a massive dream of mine. And it's just so, all I want to say is like, damn, it's so cool to see your friends doing well. So yeah, big ups to those dudes, and definitely I'm more just wanted to take a thing of, obviously I joke around a lot in this podcast. It's obviously important to celebrate yourself, but it's even more important in life to celebrate the people around you. And also massive congrats to Lewis, just finished his 5th tour, which is sick, and it went really well. And man, it was a sick show. So it's just cool to see that everyone, it seems like there's a massive wave in that kind of area in Australia right now, or like a boom even. I just feel like comedy's become cool again. It definitely has with like in America. There's been like a massive, particularly in like LA and stuff in that scene, there's been like a massive boom in the podcasts and stuff. And I reckon it's not far off here in Australia, which is really cool because it seems like everyone is making big moves. I already know a lot of plans for myself and obviously everyone else next year. And next year is going to be a huge year for all the people like in the little circle, obviously in the group that I'm in, like often, I'm friends with all the online guys and stuff, and yeah, there's a lot of big things planned, and I just wanted to say that get excited. If you're fans of a few of us, maybe you might be fans of Frenchie or Isaac, Neil or Rory or, Fairbairn Boys, whoever, there's a lot of stuff in the works, which is very cool, and I just wanted to, give some kudos, particularly Rory, man. That's so sick that he got to open for Bert Kreischer. I met Bert once at the Comics Lounge, and he was a really cool dude. And that was kind of just after the machine bit went viral, and it was real nice. And we had a chat for a bit, and then since then, Bert's go on to become like one of the biggest comedians in America, which is awesome to see. And it's just sick. I honestly love seeing my friends doing well. And I don't think that happens enough in Australia. I think often people get a bit funny when other people start achieving success. And I'm the first one to message someone when they start doing well, man. Like, or even when they're not doing well. You know, I just support the people who are good to me and have always been nice. And you know what? And the cool thing about it is, what I've learned is, you know why people around me are doing well? Because I only associate myself with people who I think are good people, right? If you're a dickhead, I won't have a lot to do with you. All right. If you're in this industry, I'll just be like, yeah, whatever. Do your own thing. I'm doing mine. But everyone who I associate myself with, they're all doing well, and it's partly due to the fact that they're all good people. You might remember, I think it was like the 4th episode of this podcast. My friend of mine from athletics, when I used to do running back in the day, Jared Clifford, he just came first in the World Championships. He just got 2 World Championships, 2 world records in Dubai for the Paralympics in the T12 and T13 races in the blind category. So massive shout out to Jared Clifford. Hopefully when he comes back from it all, I think he's training for the Paralympics next year. But I've talked to him, and he said he'd be keen to come on this podcast and give another update to you guys again on how he's all going, which should be fun because his world is crazy. And it was something crazy happened to him like a week before his competition. He was running in the World Champs. Oh, hang on. I got to go open the door. Oh, what was I saying? A week before Jared's race, he was in Spain, and they got robbed. Everything. They went to look at an athletics track, just scout out if they were going to run there. They went back to the car like 3 minutes later. Windows broken. Everything smashed. Phones, wallets, all their running gear, their spikes, and also his goggles that he has to wear because he's blind. People stole. That's such a low act. Like, they stole his goggles so he can see. Which is pretty low. But anyway, so he had that a week before his competition. Ended up because they're like really expensive prescription, like state of the art, one of a kind custom running goggles for his level of blindness. They're really hard to get replaced. So he had to run the World Championships, the 1500 meters, without goggles on, and he still won. The dude is a machine. So massive shout out to Jared. That was really cool to see. And it's just everyone in my life just lately. It's just been nothing but net, which is sick. A lot of swishes happening in the people around me, which is even better to see. And it's great. And that's the cool thing about it. When people around you, when you associate yourself with winners, right? God damn, it's motivating because you look at your life, you're like, God damn, I need to step it up. And that's what I love about like putting it. That's why the thing when I started comedy was I really wanted to put myself around other people who were better than me right from the start. I was like, oh, you've been doing it for 5 years? Boom, I'm going to hang out with you. Oh, you've been doing it? Boom, I'm going to hang out with you. Even though I'm not as good yet, I'm just going to like watch and learn and, try and get to that level. And then you just got to keep doing that. You've got to keep putting yourself in positions with people better than you, which is why obviously Rory's been touring with Bert, which is so sick. Dude, Rory went on private jets. I need to get him on this podcast or Luke and Lewis or whatever so we can talk about it. He had a sick time. I saw on his Instagram story, he ordered Uber Eats to a private jet on the tarmac. That's so boss. I love that. Everyone around me's been straight up hitting shots, which is sick. So, man, just, I don't know, there's no moral here. The moral is just good on everyone. Everyone around me's doing, you know what the moral is? Associate yourself with people who are straight getting buckets. That's what you do in life, all right? Oh, you see someone, it doesn't mean you don't talk to people who aren't getting buckets. Bring those people up, tell them how to shoot, show them the way. Tell them how to swish it like you do. It's just cool to acknowledge that I feel like there's a massive boom, particularly with obviously all my comedy friends, and obviously there's other people in my life killing it too. But yeah, it's just sick. It's all really awesome to see. And I'm super excited what's to come next year. I hate the worst thing about working hard behind the scenes for stuff is you can't talk about it, which is a bummer because we've been on the phone. Like I think I was on the phone 2.5 hours yesterday. I spent on the phone organizing different stuff for this one thing, and we're super excited to announce it. I think hopefully we'll announce it before Christmas. And what else is happening? I think that's it. I think I'm out. I'm out, guys. I'm done. I think that's all I had to talk about. I feel like I had one more thing. And also the Luke and Lewis tour is next week. So if you listen to the Luke and Lewis podcast, we would love to see you at the live shows. Brisbane's already sold out. Sydney, still some tickets left. Melbourne, very close to selling out. And then the weekend after, we've got Adelaide and Perth. God damn it, Adelaide, please buy a ticket. Why do we even do shows in Adelaide if you're not going to come? Oh, come to Adelaide. And then we book a show there. And then you're like, oh, no, I'm washing my hair that night. Can't come. What's up with that? So, yeah, Adelaide, get down. Perth, actually surprisingly close to selling out as well. Because we're doing pretty small venues. Because we just wanted to kind of do it as a fun thing to end the year. So, yeah, do that. And LukeKidgell.com for the comedy special. And I'll keep you guys updated with the moving out situation. It should be interesting. I think I'll be maybe doing one more podcast from here, and then maybe the one after that might be from the new place. Not sure yet. Or the next one might be from the new place. Who knows? Depending on if there's no podcast next week, look, you'll know why. It's because I've been on the Luke and Lewis tour and moving out. I will try and do one though. Other than that, see you guys next week. Keep killing it, getting swishes, keep hitting the world gym, get it every day, nothing but net, get out there, get it done. Loving seeing all your messages, by the way, in the world gym. Don't stop it, okay? Just because I don't post about it every day doesn't mean I'm not hitting the world gym, because I can't be bothered to take my phone. I just enjoy it. I'm actually getting to the point now where I'm enjoying exercising, so the last thing I want to do is feel myself munting. All right, I munted the other day on my run, and it's not pretty. So, except for me when I come back from it. That's good. Guys, thank you very much for listening. Have a good week, and I will see you later. Yeah.